What does it mean to be enough for someone you love when their words make you question everything? At my wife's 35th birthday party, surrounded by friends, family, and flickering candlelight, I found myself searching for the answer. The room buzzed with laughter, clinking glasses, and the hum of celebration. Sarah, my wife of 10 years, glowed at the head of the table, her smile radiant as she basked in the love of those around her. I watched her, my heart swelling with pride, until her playful comment cut through the joy like a hidden blade. We'd been together since college, two dreamers who built a life from late-night study sessions and shared hopes. Sarah was the spark-bold, witty, the kind of woman who could light up a room with a single laugh. I was quieter, steady, the one who grounded her wild spirit. Together, we were a balance, or so I thought. That night, as the cake was cut and toasts were raised, Sarah stood to thank everyone. Her eyes sparkled with mischief as she turned to me. "You know," she said, her voice teasing, "I could have aimed higher, but I settled for this guy." The room erupted in laughter. Friends clapped my shoulder, and her sister winked at me. It was a joke, meant to be light, but it landed heavy, like a stone in my chest. I smiled, because that's what you do when everyone's watching. But inside, I felt the weight of those words. Settled. As if I were a compromise, a safe choice, less than what she deserved. The laughter faded, but the sting lingered. I sat there, fork in hand, staring at the slice of cake I no longer wanted. Had she meant it? Did she see me as less? 10 years of love, of sacrifices, of building a home together, had it all been settling? The room moved on. Someone poured more wine, and the conversation shifted to old memories. But I couldn't shake the thought. I thought of the nights I stayed up late to help her prepare for her big presentations, the mornings I made her coffee just the way she liked, the dreams I'd set aside to support hers. I wasn't perfect, but I'd given her everything I had. Was that not enough? Then, Sarah's best friend, Lisa, called for speeches. One by one, people stood, sharing stories of Sarah's kindness, her fire, her unstoppable spirit. Each word was a testament to the woman I adored, but also a reminder of how small I felt in that moment. When Lisa turned to me, her smile encouraging, I hesitated. I wasn't one for speeches, but something in me stirred need to reclaim my place, not just in the room, but in my own heart. I stood, my chair scraping softly against the floor. The room quieted, all eyes on me. Sarah tilted her head, curious, her lips curving slightly. My throat tightened, but I took a breath and began. "Sarah," I said, my voice steadier than I felt. "You've always been the one who makes everything brighter. You're the reason this room is full, why we're all here celebrating you. But tonight, you said something that hit me hard. You said you settled for me." A murmur rippled through the guests, but I pressed on. "I've spent 10 years trying to be the man you deserve. I've made mistakes, sure, but every choice I made was to lift you up, to be your partner, your home. If that's settling, then I need to know, because I've never settled for you." The room was silent now, the air thick with tension. Sarah's smile faded, her eyes searching mine. I could see the realization dawning, the weight of her words sinking in. "I've loved you through every challenge," I continued. "Every late night, every tear, every triumph. I've loved you when it was easy and when it was hard. And if that's not enough, then tell me what is, because I'll keep trying until it is." I paused, my heart pounding. "But I also need to say this. I'm not a consolation prize. I'm not here because you couldn't do better. I'm here because I chose you, Sarah, every single day. And I'd choose you again, even now, even after this." The silence stretched, heavy and raw. Then, Sarah stood, her eyes glistening. She crossed the room, ignoring the stares, and took my hand. "I'm sorry," she whispered, loud enough for everyone to hear. "It was a stupid joke. I didn't mean it. You're not what I settled for, you're what I fought for, what I'll always fight for." The room exhaled, some guests wiping their eyes, others nodding quietly. Sarah pulled me into a hug, her warmth grounding me as the weight in my chest began to lift. The party resumed, but it felt different now, less like a performance, more like a promise. We weren't perfect, but we were real. And in that moment, I knew, love isn't about being enough. It's about choosing each other again and again, through every doubt, every laugh, every truth. As the night ended, Sarah leaned close, her voice soft. "You're my home," she said. And for the first time that evening, I believed it.